What's up guys, it's Karrina. Welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about 5 tips to get you to get into ketosis and stay there. We're just gonna hop right into it. So tip number 1 is keep your carbs low. Now there is a lot of different factors to carbs being on a keto diet or a low carb paleo diet. And that is where it's important to kind of get a health coach, or I'm actually in the process of creating a membership site that is cheap, which is group coaching by me, that will help you get your nutrition right and without the heavy cost of a health coach. So here's the thing, carbs are so essential in anybody's diet. Doesn't matter what kind of diet you're on, high carb, low carb, vegetarian, vegan, paleo, it doesn't matter. Carbs, fats, protein, the macronutrients, they are essential to our bodies. Therefore, that means if you are only eating 2 carbs a day, you're really harming your body than doing it good. So it's very important that when you are searching up keto, you come across those videos like, oh, 20 carbs a day, blah, blah, blah. To an extent, 20 carbs a day, super beneficial if you're looking for aggressive weight loss. I suggest 20, it depends. There's a lot of factors to it. So, keeping your carbs low. I suggest if you are going for aggressive weight loss, if you have type 2 diabetes, I suggest 20 to 50 carbs a day for about a couple days with intermittent fasting. If you are super healthy or you don't have type 2 diabetes, I suggest 50 to 100 carbs. That is your sweet spot. You are not harming your body. Our brains need a minimum of 50 carbs to function properly. So, keep your carbs low. If you're eating 150 to 300 carbs a day, you really aren't gonna be in ketosis at all, because that is constant fuel of glycogen in your muscles, in your body, that it's using for energy rather than the fat, which is what we want, which it means you're in ketosis. Tip number 2 is work out fasted. I necessarily am not a fan of working out fasted just because I like to grow muscle. I don't really do a lot of cardio, but if you are trying to get into ketosis fast and you are not fat adapted, working out fasted, doing cardio fasted will be so essential for you, because when you're working out, your body is looking for the quickest source of energy. If you don't have many carbs in your system and your body burns through those carbs during your workout that you have left in your glycogen stores, your body's gonna go straight to using fat, which means you are in ketosis. And tip number 3 is increase fat intake. So, how much fat are you eating? Are you a beginner? If you are a beginner and you are just getting started, I suggest having fat at every meal. Don't overthink it, but have quality fats at every meal. Grass-fed butter. If you are into the dairy, I necessarily am not a fan of going overload on dairy, because that is very common on keto and it's not really that healthy for you, dependent on the dairy. Butter, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, avocados, fats like that, delicious, filling, really good, and that's gonna go directly in your blood and in your body, and your body's gonna use it as energy, and then you're gonna be in ketosis. Okay, tip number 4 is intermittent fasting. If you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's basically where you have a window of eating times. So say I stop eating at 5 and I want to fast for 16 hours, I believe I will start eating again at 9 a.m. So from 5 to 9, I don't eat, 5 p.m. So then from 9 to 5, that's when I eat, and that's my eating window. You don't have to do the 16 to 8 ratio. 16 hours fasted, 8 hours eating, but that is very effective. I've done it a lot of times. And fasting doesn't have to be hard at all, especially for the fact that if you don't eat in the middle of the night, if you don't wake up and eat in the middle of the night, you're technically fasting from when you go to bed till when you wake up. You just extend it. And last tip, tip number 5, is MCT oil, brain octane oil. I am a humongous, like, Bulletproof is one of my top favorite brands. You could buy theirs, there's so many other brands, but Bulletproof's my favorite. Taking a scoop of that or putting it in your coffee. I like to make Bulletproof coffee. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's basically a tablespoon of grass-fed butter, and it depends, but up to a tablespoon of brain octane oil, and that is just fat fuels. And so that directly goes to your brain and your glycogen, of course, and that's easy. So those are my 5 tips for getting into ketosis fast. So keeping your carbs low, working out fasted, intermittent fasting, increased fat intake, and MCT or brain octane oil. If you have any other questions, please leave them down below. I am so excited for the membership site that is going to be launched. Actually, it should be live right now. The premise of the membership site is basically at a discounted rate. Most health coaches are $150, $300, 2 times a month, so you're spending like $500 minimum a month on a health coach, while this provides you with a source where you can learn the proper information and kind of coach yourself while I am coaching you at a discounted rate, like $27 to like $67. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in a couple days. Thank you.